Rock bottom. Ish. No fucking. Get the fuck out. Welcome back to another episode of Rock Bottom Ish Podcast. Corey,
What up?
what's up, bud?
Oh, over here making O-rings. And smoke.
O-rings.
And smoke. And smoke.
How was your week?
It was okay.
Doesn't look okay.
We got chewed out at work the other Friday. Big time.
All that slacking you're doing.
Big time. Well, we're slow, but we got super chewed out. But I wasn't the one that got chewed out. So. Which is good. I was like, he came around the table and he was like, if anybody's got to say anything, we're not going to fight around. If you got problems to pick with somebody, we're going to be men right now. And he's like, he brought it out. Which is different, you know? Like, I mean, as a plant foreman, like, instead of like hashing it out in the shop and then the people fighting, you know, and then they get fired, hash it out right here, no problems, nothing's going to happen. Speak what you have to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Respectful. I like that. And a couple guys brought some stuff up. I went down the table and he's like, Corey, you got anything to say? I'm like, no. And then went on to the next person. And later on, I went to my supervisor. I was like, hey, I didn't think about this until the end of the day, you know, because I had him sign my card because I worked through lunch so I could leave half hour early. I was like, is there anything you want me to improve on? Like, I didn't think about this. He's like, no, everything is good. He's like, just the bullshit every once in a while. He's like, you don't do it a lot, but he's like, you know, sometimes like, he's like, it's cool to talk for like 5 minutes. I get that. People want to talk. I mean, you're isolated so much, little interaction with people. It's cool. But he just slow down, ease up on that. I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, everything else is okay. He's like, your welds are fantastic. You know, everything's good. I'm like, cool. I was like, whoa. I like literally sweat. I was like, I was nervous because I thought maybe I was also another person singled out, but I wasn't. So, I mean, they keep giving me stuff. Like, I guess they fired 7 guys in the last month.
Oof.
And they were like, you guys are here for a reason. And I was like, oh my God.
I don't know what that reason would be.
Well, some people are just not doing what they want and they're not laying down the good welds and they're not, you know, cooperating with the company, so forth and whatnot, you know. So for me, they keep giving me stuff because I lay down good welds. That's the only thing I have going for me. I mean,
Nice.
that and I get it done in a decent amount of time. Even though sometimes, yeah, I do slack off, but I pick up the pace and I still get it done in the time they want it. I can.
Yeah.
Is that why they gave you a trainee?
Did you say a tranny or a trainee?
Somebody for him
yeah.
to train.
Well, that guy started 2 weeks ago, and there's no bay for him, so they brought him down to learn to weld couplers because they didn't know where they were going to put him, but they put him with me because I weld most of the stuff down there in the pit. So, because they bring me all kinds of stuff, dude. I had some freaking giant forks that weren't even meant. I have a 3-ton crane down there. That crane was not meant for those fucking forks. Holy shit! When I got done with it, I had to flip it because I had it like if this was the forks. They were sitting like this because then I flipped it this way and then flipped it that way. So I had it this way, and I told Gary, the tow motor driver, was sitting like this. I was like, I need to flip it that way because then the forks were, oops, they were down. They were down. And so he started pushing. It got to the point where I was moving it, but the chains were too low when it went down. Dude, I was holding my hand. I was standing back as far as I could. And that thing freaking just boom. I'm like, and it ripped the controller out of my hand. I was like, I'm out. Dude, that thing hit so hard. It put soot and oil on the ground from the crane. I'm surprised it didn't rip that off the beam. So, you know.
How many phones do you go through a year?
I've had that phone since 19.
You were like
Is that why you
2019 or your age 19?
No, 2019.
Jesus Christ.
Is that why you throw it so much?
Well, it just vibrates real loud. I need to get a new case because it's super loud. But yeah, that thing hit so loud. I mean, they heard it through the whole pit. Everybody looked around like, what was that? And I was like, my bad. Dude, I thought the thing was going to swing. I got out of the way because I thought it was going to swing and clock me. And that would have put me in the hospital. Because that thing, and that was, if I told my boss too, I say, if I could never weld another thing at that place, it'd be those fucking forks because that was such a fucking nightmare. I had a kink in my neck by the end of it. My arm was hurting. My back was hurting. I'm like, because the angles that I had to like move. I mean, I was at one point, I was like this watching it because I got down here and I'm like, Dude, it was a nightmare, dude. I mean, I was suffering welding that thing out. I hated it. But yeah.
Sounds like a nice week.
Besides that, it was a good week.
Good.
It was okay, except for the chewing out and then just welding that thing. But towards the end with the training, he did a lot of the welding. I just kind of watched, and I took over a little bit and showed him some things about different things. 'Cause going around circles and stuff, he didn't know, how to go about and how to do this, how to do that. It was cool. So, plus someone to talk to. Most of the time I'm just sitting there talking to myself like a loser.
I'd be bored as shit all fucking day.
I listen to podcasts. So
I talk to myself all day on Tome Loader.
driving along like, what's that fucker doing? Fuck
Yeah.
you. What the fuck you looking at, motherfucker?
Or if somebody calls me on the radio, I just ignore them.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your week?
Long. We got that new line coming in. It's like a mini WDV.
Mm-hmm.
It's MDV. And every fucking part every part we touch, we have to rework. It's been a nightmare.
Not fitting.
Everything. Not fitting, cutting shit off, taking things off. Derek knows. He was with me. It was a fucking nightmare.
Yep.
Here's the thing, too. They said in the next 2 weeks, if we're not up to code and how they want it, they could fire anyone. So I could get fired.
You ain't getting fired.
Guess what? I might come back to welcome.
We need you.
I might.
I could probably get you back.
Just don't put me on HLF, please.
Oh, that's where you're going. That's where they need the most
Hey,
help.
bud.
Dude, I hate that. If that's the case, I'll go find another job somewhere else. I'm sorry. I'd rather go. I'll go to GT.
You might have to because they're in need over there as well.
Either GT or WDV.
I guarantee I still remember how to do most of it. I still have pictures on my phone of how to wire up the pumps and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't want any part of HLF.
You would be needed for.
I mean, overtime, if they call people in like they did for Christmas and stuff, okay, overtime, come in, help us out. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, dude, it's overtime every week now,
We're going to 10s here soon, so
so it wouldn't matter.
we're going to go on 5-10s, no Saturdays. He said, the guy said, my plant foreman said Saturdays is a joke. He's like, it's like a cup of coffee and a donut. He's like, we're not doing Saturdays anymore. I was like, okay.
I like donuts.
Same.
I mean, I do, but I'm cool with no Saturdays ever. I'll just do the 5-10s and be done with it.
Yeah.
Fine with me. I don't care. But they might still have people coming on Saturdays and work at volunteer bullshit. But
That's how we are still.
so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Derek,
What's up?
how you
How's
doing?
your week, buddy?
How's you doing?
Been a busy week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Took the wife to the doctor the other day, and they want her to induce her the 25th of this month.
So close.
Really?
Gonna have a baby
We're gonna do a special podcast when she's giving birth.
during the birth. Yeah.
During the birth, yeah.
We're gonna broadcast it.
We're gonna
live.
broadcast it live.
That'll be our first video session.
Yeah. Here comes the head. The baby. Get a close up on that, Derek. Get a close up on that.
Oh, Derek didn't tell you he's gonna be eating the fucking placenta.
I'm not Tom Cruise. I'm sorry.
Take a bite of that.
How do you feel about people doing that shit? Like, I know that's a religion thing, right?
Yes.
What religion is that?
I don't fucking know, but yeah, like they take the placenta out. They cook it,
It
right?
gives me chills.
I don't know how.
I think I think some people cook it so you're not just eating it like raw.
Cook it or put it into.
I mean, it kind of sounds like the old hunting days where if you shoot something, you take the heart right out and you just take a bite of it
Yeah.
right off rip. You know,
Your
kind of
first
thing.
kill of the year.
Yeah, first kill of the year, you take a bite of the heart,
Yes.
and it's just like blood.
So would that be considered cannibalism?
I don't know because it's
Well,
not,
it's still part of a human
part
body.
of the human
Right.
body.
wait,
technically,
that's the thing that the baby's like shit and piss in, right?
No,
No,
That's the sack.
it's what the umbilical cord is connected to.
that's what comes from her to the baby. So it's like the nutrients that goes into the baby.
Eat up, Derek.
So just make sure she eats like cheeseburgers or something before. And so when you eat
She's
it,
literally
No.
delivering in
I'm
2
gonna
weeks.
make her eat a bunch of pineapples.
oh, so it's nice and sweet.
That's
Yeah.
not how
Just
that
get
works.
That's not how that works. That's just guys.
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
Finger looking good.
That's
Finger
fucking- that's
licking good.
No, you couldn't pay me enough for that. No.
How's it going on quitting vaping, Corey?
That's not going.
You were doing so good for a minute, buddy.
Yeah, it's because I was still. Well, before when I wasn't vaping, it was because the fact I was still chewing. Now I quit chewing finally. Now it's just like all vape. See, I don't vape a lot at work.
I thought you were going to go to Rogue.
Right. What happened?
I still have them. I just forgot to grab.
I
I got almost here, and I realized I didn't have
I got him, buddy. You want some?
the rogues.
Yeah. The cherry ones. I got a thing of
the
them.
berry.
You ever tried?
Yeah,
them?
berry, not cherry.
Yeah, I've tried those.
You
I
want
don't like the citrus because that was the first.
Well,
That was the first when I first chewed. I got Skull citrus, and that was the first chew I got sick off of. So I can't. I just don't like the smell. I don't like the taste.
Want me to go grab you some? You look like you need it over there.
I mean, I'm cool for now. Okay. I forgot to grab mine. That's the only reason why.
he's got his Kool-Aid with him.
Yeah, I got my Kool-Aid.
It's Kool-Aid.
Which I found out that's still not good for you because I guess it's got like
So much sugar. That's what it's got.
there's no sugar in it, but it's got like some additive shit in it. So I'm like, man, like I haven't drank any pop. Totally cut pop out, so which is good. I'm trying to like been doing the fasting thing, which I think I've lost like 6 pounds so far. I'm just
Nice.
trying to lose the belly fat. And I'm trying to look good for T-ball for the moms. You know what I'm saying? Jay gets mad at me every time I say that. I'm like, I'm trying to look good for the moms because actually 2 of the moms I went to high school with, and then the one referred me. I had her, and she was like, "Oh, can you request?" I'm like, I don't know. You could try. And she had another girl that actually married a guy that I used to play baseball with back in the day, and my mom actually used to babysit back in the day. So we used to play like wiffle ball, tennis. It was wiffle ball at first, then we switched over like the tennis ball, playing in the backyard because I got a big backyard, and my mom babysit all kinds of kids, and we had like a big game. It was like 3 versus 3 or like a 4 versus 4. My mom babysit like so many kids back when I was like 12 years old, So and he was one of them, so it's pretty cool just to coach his son because my dad coached him. Now I'm coaching his son. It's just like
That's nice.
and I enjoy it. I can't wait. We were supposed to have practice last Wednesday, but it rained so much, and I checked the field, and we have like a text group, and I'm like, the field's horrible, and it's supposed to rain again. So, yeah.
Yeah, we did. We were supposed to have soccer on Monday. Weather canceled it.
Mm-hmm.
They canceled all week practices, and then I scheduled one for Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I went up there, started setting up on our field, and I'm walking through water. I'm like, all right, let's move to the next field. Half of it was still mud, so we played half field practice.
With the younger kids, it's so hard with the mud and everything. The older you get, the more it's like, remember football practice?
Football practice
like
was so
playing in the
fun.
mud. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they didn't care. You just back then it was like especially football. I mean, baseball was a little more harder because you got
Ball won't go far when
it
it
won't
hits
go.
the
It won't
dirt.
go.
They
far.
didn't
But-
care.
but
Baseball, they didn't care. We
would
practiced sliding in the mud.
Yeah, we practiced, but they would put us in areas where there wasn't puddles.
Oh no, they didn't care. They wanted us to be ready for anything.
Yeah, my coach was so strict. Like how they always before a game that they would take and line the
Yeah.
that
My dad
even on rainy days.
My dad was the field manager at the time, so he would do all that.
Oh yeah,
He would go out there early and do all that. He
I always
said
thought that was the coolest fucking thing.
he told me the highlight of one of the highlights of the whole night was when because they had A field and B field the whole. He said when they would go off field, he had buttons. So when they would go off on practice, he'd click the sprinklers on. He's like, that was so freaking cool. I just popped the button, they came out,
Yeah,
and then shut them back down. And he was like, he said it was cool. I don't know why it was cool, but I guess it was just like a man thing. You know what I mean?
like my coach back in youth days, he fucking drove his van.
You good over there?
You good?
I just saw her like,
She zones out.
I'm good.
okay. She was like over there like. So I looked at her. I'm like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "You okay?"
He's in my ribs right now. So
We're not talking about Derek.
You need to jump up and down so he goes down towards the other spot.
he's down there too. He's just stretched like a starfish.
So we have a road out by my house, Frost Road.
Mm-hmm.
We call it 7 Hills. You haul ass over that,
That's
and
so
it's just
fun.
up and down.
You're right there by that. Was that they fly the airplanes right there when you come out and you go right?
No, you're talking more toward Garrettsville.
I know where you're talking about.
Yeah.
Bartlett.
Yeah, that road. And you
Over
come
by
down
the
and you
shop.
take a left to go to you take a left, then you take a right to go to Walco.
Yeah.
That road. I used to come down that road all the time.
Yeah.
Because when Jade was in Burton, I would come down 43 and then cut up the back roads, and I'd come down that road past where you guys live. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I puked so hard in that parking lot.
I have too.
Dude, Jade used to get this fucking shitty fucking vodka back in the day. It was like she'd get a bottle, like the big one.
The big plastic bottle.
And it was like, I can't remember, it had a black label, but it was like fucking $10. And we drink that. Dude, I felt like shit drinking that. And one day I was coming and I left early. I pulled in there, dude, and I'm just like, fucking just puking. And it was like, I could feel the acid too, because you could feel like the burn and like the taste. And I sat there and I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, I would have been there a half hour early because I left early because I was up and moving and I just wanted to get there. But I remember pulling off in that park. I pulled up, I parked by the pine tree, and I'm just fucking just puke. I opened the door. I'm like, oh my God. I had nothing to drink either, dude. Oh, that was awful. Still remember that. That's the one memory I have coming down that road. I still remember that turn right there before you come up the hill right there.
Yep.
It's like, I feel like freaking NASCAR coming around that turn, like F1's.
Yep.
Right by that farm right there. It's a
farm
farm
right
right there.
there,
Yeah.
What you got on those topics over there, buddy?
I don't know. What you got?
Not much. I'd have not much material this week.
He got a new exhaust on his bike and
Don't.
lights.
Yeah. Thanks to Derek. Appreciate it,
You
buddy.
need to get some more topics.
Bad.
You need to do it.
I had a busy week.
I didn't write anything down. This is just past stuff still.
Well, we haven't heard half of it. You got fucking...
Well, I mean, just in case you didn't, have anything.
Yeah. I watched WrestleMania last night.
Yeah, who's on it? I don't really watch it much anymore.
I'm
My
gonna
brother's
guess-
big into it.
I'm gonna guess the wrestlers were on there.
Yeah.
Which one's WrestleMania? Is that where
That's the big one. Like for...
is that where Logan's on?
Yeah.
Is that okay? So Logan had to be on it.
Yeah, he's on tonight's card.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one with that one dude with the heavier set dude with the
I don't
spiky
know
hair.
who he's facing.
I don't know. I remember.
I don't watch...
I just see clips. I don't
don't watch wrestling like I did when I was a kid.
I never really-
I watch WrestleManias every year.
I never really watched it really growing up. My brother.
The
and
Rock's
his-
back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mhm.
I saw that. My brother watches it a lot. They go to like Cleveland and they watch like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
amateur stuff all the time.
You did you grow up on it? No?
Not really, but I played the games.
Yeah.
Stone Cold, The Rock.
Who was your favorite back in the day, Derek?
D-Generation X.
Oh yeah,
I was
going
all
with the
about
X.
China.
Oh,
No.
Manly. What the fuck? Ooh, ugh.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
China and Sable.
Sable. Oh god.
Stone Cold was always my favorite. What was the other one? Oh my God, I could see his face.
Hulk Hogan.
No.
yeah, brother.
Yeah, he was always iconic. But there was the other one.
The Rock.
He was still on it at old age too. Well,
Ric Flair.
yes, Ric Flair.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah. What else did he? What was his other thing he said? He said something else one time, a couple times. I can't remember because I remember us.
That was
we,
his big thing.
We used to say it at East all the time. We were fuck around with it all the time. I can't remember what it was. Or one job. I can't remember what he used to say.
I was addicted to wrestling back in the day. I had like all the action figures, all that
So I
shit.
didn't have any.
We had the
wrestling.
ring.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I had the,
I wasn't
whole
big into
setup.
that. I wasn't big.
Had the whole setup, man.
I was more baseball cards and Pokemon card thing
Yeah.
and playing outside because we had, like I said, my mom babysitting the kids. We play outside all
Oh,
day
yeah.
long. Then I was also the nerd that my one neighbor. It was my first best friend. We would play like Dragon Ball Z and shit in the backyard, and we'd have like binders. We'd have like different games, and he had binders. His older brother, had different binders. We played like Zoids and Dragon Ball Z, and then so we had different characters and different Zoids we can play, and he'd fold them like, all right, this is your stuff. He had it all mapped out. That and building forts. That was the best.
Building forts.
Building forts.
God.
Yep.
Dude, there was 2 pine trees in my backyard that were stuck together, and we hollowed it the inside out, like trimmed it up, and we had like a little fort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Miss those days.
Building forts was the best. I remember one we had a fallen tree,
Mm-hmm.
and we climbed up and we built a fort on top. I remember one time I was standing on there and I fell right through the thing, and I was like, ugh, and I hit the ground. And true story, a stick came down. I went and I caught it. I still remember that like vividly to this day. I've been falling down, hitting the ground, and catching it was like it had to have been like a stick about that big. If I wouldn't have caught it, it would have smacked me in the forehead. I just remember catching it. And it was like about yay big. It wasn't very big. It was just something to support, and it fell through when I fell through, but I fell first, and I caught it.
You up in a tree, that was probably like the equivalent of you falling off a building.
It was about that high, roughly.
Sorry, I had to.
Oh shit.
But yeah, dude, do you see all the shit that's going on with the barges?
Barges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one that crashed into the bridge.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you see there was another one that tried to hit a concrete wall and didn't succeed?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was. Where was it at? It literally took a chunk out, it put a dent into the concrete. It wasn't bad, but it's like it's happening everywhere now. There was 3 different incidents. There was another one where a barge ran into like the shipping containers where they pick up, and they literally ran into the whole thing.
I seen that.
And then there was another one. It was literally a concrete, and it ran. I think, dude. Honestly, I think it's all fucking staged.
Somebody asked, we had a town hall meeting the other day at work, and somebody asked, like, well, is this going to affect any of our material? Because they had a shit ton of containers on that fucking thing. And they said, no, we don't get from the Baltimore pier. Yeah, we don't.
But yeah, there was a whole nother incident where it literally hit a concrete. Like they tried to take a whole nother bridge down. I don't know. I can't remember where it was at off the top head. But I saw the video. Like they're like, what's going on? This never happened before. But now all of a sudden it's happened. Do you ever realize all this stuff happens in election years?
Yeah.
It's an election year.
It's weird. It's weird because they said, like, somebody made a comment on one of the news channels that even if the power goes out, like, you can still steer it. So, like, why wasn't it moved? If the power supposedly went out, like why not still be able to?
The way, if you look at the video, that was going straight towards in the first place.
Yeah.
There was, I mean, even if it was, say this is the freaking thing, it was off to the right, just or left a little bit, or whatever it was, but it was still heading straight for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was heading straight for it. Even before the lights went off, it was heading straight for the
even
pillar.
if you watch the video, you'll see him going, and then you see the boat turn, and then all the lights went out.
Yeah, they say they dropped anchor,
Yeah.
and that's what pulled it. But
If they wouldn't,
It was
have
too
dropped
late.
Anchor,
but I feel like they already set it up to when they dropped the anchor, it was going to hit it either way. I feel like it was set up. I mean, come on.
You know how long it's going to take to rebuild that fucking bridge?
Years.
Yeah.
Years. I mean, years.
Mhm.
And you know how many people are affected because of that?
Yep.
I mean, people would cross that bridge to go to work.
daily.
Oh, yeah.
What'd they say? 20 people. 20 people died.
Yeah.
They said there were 6 they couldn't find.
Yeah.
Mm.
20 dead, 6 they can't find.
Like we said in a few, like, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but that'd be a new fucking fear unlocked. Man.
But you got to think too. You know how many, like we said, like how many people's lives are affected. Like there's people that can't go to work now because it's going to take them an hour. Or can they even get around?
Yeah, I think they said there was another bridge, but it was an hour and a half away from there.
Exactly. Like that's ridiculous. Like that's so awful.
Yeah.
Like you're driving 30 minutes to work, now you're driving an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
Dude, like we gotta I'm sorry, this world needs to figure this shit out because before you know it's gonna be all hell. No offense. You know how I feel about all that.
Mm.
You know.
No, I agree.
I mean it's
But the fucked up thing is, how are the Simpsons predicting all this?
that right there.
Oh,
Have you
boy.
seen that? That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
They've predicted so much shit.
Yep. And it's all happened.
It's all happened. And some of it hasn't. They've predicted, but some of it, it's like 50. Well, I would say,
75-25.
yeah, 25% has actually happened.
Mhm.
So how do they know this? How do they just randomly predicting this shit? Because they predicted that barge hitting that bridge.
President Trump going down the escalator.
Yep. Lady Gaga's Super Bowl thing with the
Yep.
choo-choo-choo, you know?
And then
What was another one?
Kobe.
Choo-choo-choo.
That was on there?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that one. There was another one too. What was the other one? COVID. That was one.
COVID.
Yep.
COVID was one. They did that one, and it's always years and years. It's like 4 or 5 years before it happens.
Mhm.
I need to start watching the fucking Simpsons.
I still can't believe they're still airing. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, dude.
That's the longest ever now.
We
right?
hear about
Yeah.
this whole EMP that might be happening.
What?
The sun thing where it's going to shut the electricity and stuff off. She's over there.
I've been hearing that for a while now.
Well, it's supposed to happen this year.
Yeah, just like
supposed to happen
2012
with the
was supposed
eclipse?
to happen.
It's supposed to happen with the eclipse.
Oh
Like,
shit!
it's supposed
I was
to
gonna
be,
start preparing, but now I'm too late. I told Jada we need to go get some canned foods and shit, but because if anything shuts down, you can't get your money.
Nope.
You can't go to the store and buy nothing
Right.
because everything's electronic. They don't take cash. I mean, they can, but how are they gonna?
How are you going to get the cash?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I told Jay we need to start putting money away, but if it's gonna happen tomorrow, like we're fucked.
Yeah, they said that we're supposed to like lose all of our
The grid.
cellular.
Mhm.
Cellular, and that's why they said on TikTok they have that portable radio that's been all over the
Well,
internet.
that's why people are like, why do they have a whole list of things to do to prepare for an eclipse that's only going to last?
3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So because it might be part of the whole.
was
But
It's like a
sketchy.
solar EMP or something.
Our internet and our whole neighborhood has been screwing up, and it's not just where we live.
Dude, like I'm telling you what, just be prepared because if shit hits the fan, people are gonna go.
Nobody
fucking
can
shit.
fully be prepared for
Dude,
that.
people, I'm gonna be set. I already got I got shit at home that I'm ready to go. I mean, I could just I'll just put food out and kill a deer in my fucking front yard,
Right?
drag it up, skin it, and be done with it.
Right?
But the only thing is I'm gonna have to make a fire, which I got plenty of wood. You know, I'll kick my neighbor's or my landlord's freaking garage in. We'll live in there with the wood burning stove. If it gets cold, but once summer hits, we can just sleep in the fucking house. But I'm gonna be on fucking head turned swivel because you never know who's gonna be coming and try to break into your house.
Yep.
So
people are gonna go fucking crazy.
Since we brought the Eclipse up, like these glasses and shit that we have to wear for it, like is it just like for when it passes by, or like the whole wear it wear them the whole time?
The whole thing when it's coming, so you can watch it come.
Well, no. So when it reaches totality is when you have to wear the glasses.
When it's fully covering.
I'm just going to use one of my welding lenses.
Well, they gave us glasses out at work.
So
look pretty sick.
just think, when you're at full attention is when you need to put them on.
Okay. I'm excited for it.
Did you hear about they say don't let your pets outside because they might look up at it and hurt their eyes?
Yeah.
Imagine your pet going outside and be like,
They said to put your pets away for it.
Dude, you're gonna have squirrels running around running into shit because they're going blind looking at
birds. What the fuck happened? When did they get night out?
Did you see all the people that are coming in? They say the place is.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're working 5 to 1:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, they told us to go home at 1:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm leaving at 1:30 either way. I actually might ask my supervisor if I can leave at 1 so I can get home before all the.
What's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow?
Well, originally
cloudy.
Originally, it was supposed to be cloudy, where people said you weren't even going to be able to see it because it was so cloudy.
Oh, now it would still be dim.
But now, but you're not going to be able to see the sun and everything happen because it's clouds. But you're
tomorrow is cloudy. High 68.
So you might not be able to see the whole thing. It's going to go dark either way.
Yeah, it'll still be pretty dim.
Yeah. Well, it's going to go.
See, is it going to be like? It's not going to. It's going to feel like night for a second.
It's going to be night for what, like a minute,
something like that,
or so. It's supposed to be like a minute or so.
Yeah.
I thought up to 3 minutes.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I think that's for the whole like process as it passes.
They tell people to make sure you're home because they don't want people driving like, what's that? And they just have accidents because people are. They're going to fucking be like, oh.
Me and Derek were talking about it yesterday. Like Airbnbs, like they're booked out, like just for this week in Ohio. Yeah.
Why does that smell burnt?
I don't taste burnt yet.
I think it smells like cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
And that other barge that hit the concrete was in Oklahoma.
There you go.
It was 7 days ago.
Thank you. Yes.
All it did was damage like the protective
barrier. Yeah, they said they had people come out and check, and they said it was okay. But the barge itself was like, it like smashed.
Yeah,
I saw pictures, dude. Something's happening, dude. Something's happening.
Well, did you see the cruise liner that was coming into port to drop people off? He was turning sideways, took off like the front of another cruise liner, took off the whole back end of the boat.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Next time I see the video, I'll send it to you.
Gosh. Wow. Like, dude, there's something going on. Yeah. There's something going on, dude. Like, I'm telling you, there's something going on. I mean, there's this stuff and doesn't. Well, okay, one time, okay, I get it, but not multiple times.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not within days.
Yeah.
You know,
one time's an accident. 2 time, okay.
The third time, there's something fucking going on. Like, what the fuck's going on? And no one fucking cares. And everybody just looks past it and just goes on with their fucking business. I mean, there's people like us that like, okay, there's something wrong, but everybody's like, people like nowadays, no offense, sorry to say this, but the world we live in now, people are just like, well, fuck it, I don't care. Shit happens. No, it does not happen like that. Like,
for every rhyme, there's a reason.
It's just like my grandpa always said, like, when people make excuses, everybody has an excuse, like, just like their asshole. Everybody has an asshole. Or, well, hold on. Fuck that up. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
And they all stink.
He never said that, but
Parker from Gold Rush.
But that's good too. But he always said that.
Nice little add-on.
He always told me, excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Because it's true. You know?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I have some stuff I'm going to bring up here in a minute. Let me look here, do my stuff. My stuff. You know what I'm saying? My stuff.
Are you a Starbucks guy or Dunkin'?
We went over this already. He's neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I really don't.
I forget.
Because of my blood pressure, I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
So
he likes the French vanilla cappuccinos.
Yeah, from Starbucks. That was a long time ago when I was a kid. I used to go to get at the mall up at Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
That was Chapel Hill Mall.
I'm a Starbucks guy. I'm bougie.
Starbucks?
Bougie.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I had, for the first time, was like a couple weeks ago. I got in the car. We were going to get some. It was a 9:00 break. We went down to Circle K, and he was like, "You guys want to go to Dunkin' to get some sandwiches?" I'm like, "Never had a sandwich from Dunkin'."
They're great.
I got a croissant sausage sandwich. Oh my god,
so good.
Oh yeah,
So
good, so good. This podcast is brought to you by Fat Belly
Barbecue.
They do catering,
Small events, big events, you name it.
Go check them out on Facebook at
Fat Belly Barbecue. You gotta check out their brisket, their oxtails, but their wings go crazy. Hit up my dude Nate Davison. He will hook you up.
Stuff is delicious. Please go check them out.
Gotta check it out. It's amazing. He's blowing up right now.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, those sandwiches are delicious.
Yeah.
I always get 2 and then never eat the second one because they're so big.
Yeah.
I mean,
What'd you get?
I just get a plain cheese and I'm
Cheese croissant.
cheese croissant with sausage. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like croissants anyways. I'll get like the little mini croissants in like the box at Walmart.
Yeah.
And I'll put 2 of them. Well, now I don't. I used to, but I used to take them to work and eat them in the morning because I don't like to eat a lot in the morning.
Yeah.
But they're tasty. Croissants are tasty.
Very tasty.
I like to get a real, like from France, like the croissants, you know? Hey, you almost make me drop my croissant. You ever seen that?
Yeah, I was just about to bring it up.
Dude, I have that. I sent that to Jade on my
croissant.
hey, you almost made me drop my croissant. I have it on my Instagram. I sent it to Jade. It was funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got a new button.
New button?
New button.
Grab his ass.
Grab his ass.
Grab his ass.
What you got over there? You got something?
So yeah, I got something. If there's 3 things you've always wanted to do, like entire life, like say like a bucket list item, anything, like 3 things. If you could pick 3, I don't know my third. I have 2, but I was trying to think of my third one earlier today because I wrote this down today before I got over here. I don't know my 3, but you can start.
I'll start. I got one for sure. I've always wanted to skydive, but I cannot bring myself to do it. But I've always wanted to do that.
You hear a funny story about skydiving?
Yeah.
My uncle did it down in Vegas, and they always have something strapped to your back, you know, because it's, you know, thing they strap to you, and he's the guy that does all the stuff. He went skydiving. That was his second time. The next day, the dude that was strapped to his back went skydiving his own, jumped out of the plane, parachute didn't open, hit the ground, died.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna scratch that off the bucket list now.
Dude, you never know.
Holy shit.
It's like a
shot.
They say it's like a 10% chance that I don't know if it's 10%. I don't quote me. I don't know if it's 10% or what, but there's always a slight chance that parachute.
Oh yeah.
That's why they have a backup, but both didn't work.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, both didn't work.
Someone got sued.
He's the one that packed it because he was the professional. Because those guys pack them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it was on him.
Yeah, that's what scares the shit out of me.
It's still deployed, but it was like twisted and it just spirals. So both of them, it just.
You know how there's some people that will not do skydiving, but they'll bungee jump. But then sometimes it's the opposite. Some people won't fucking.
My thing of it is though, is with bungee jumping.
Is that a bee?
That is.
Is it dead?
No,
that's a hornet, bro.
that's a yellow jacket.
Is it a yellow jacket or is it a wasp?
Why the fuck is my
Yellow
chair stuck?
jacket.
What'd you guys do to it?
Looks like a wasp from here. What the dude? That's not good. If they're in the house like that, dude, you might have like a bee problem in here.
No.
Kill that fucking thing.
I'm trying to figure out my chair. What'd you guys fucking do to it?
Nobody's touched your chair.
I can't fucking move back now.
What do you move back?
I can't. Mine's not going back.
Pull it. No, take the wherever the button. This right here.
Yeah.
There you go.
I fucked with it. My bad.
You sit in a chair all day at work. You don't know how to work a chair.
Not this one. Not this one.
He's not denying it, but yet when I say something, to
I don't
him
sit
at
in the
work-
chair.
Because when you push it in, it locks. But when you pull it out,
Oh.
it unlocks.
Well, it's fine now. Okay.
Okay. Go on with your other ones.
My other ones.
Yeah, that fucker's moving, bro.
Give me something to fucking kill.
Use
the
your
fucking
hat.
Thing. I'm not using my fucking hat.
I'll use my hat.
Time out.
Dude, hit him with the Nerf gun.
Don't you dare.
Do it.
It's by me. You're gonna fucking get my ass stung.
Here, I'll be the backup. Hold on.
Don't fucking.
I'll be the backup.
Derek.
I'll be the backup. Hit him.
Oh shit! Got it. Yeah, fuck you. Thanks, Chris.
You guys can't see it, but there was a hold on. There was a bee on my wall. Derek
Oh
took a
my
Nerf gun and fucking hit it. And the
That
poor-
thing's dead
Yeah, it's
accurate.
dead.
That was awesome.
Great teamwork.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure he didn't want to get up because I smacked bumblebees before. Zen.
That was great.
I've hit bumblebees because I have wood awning over top and they burrow in all the time and I'll smack them.
Carpenters.
And so when I hit them, I have to fucking track them down real quick because I stomp them out. Because they'll be like, I'm like, no, get back here. I fucking chase them out of. I just hate it because then they burrow and all the shit falls down on my friggin' my grill and shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers. I don't know what else to do to get rid of them. Talk about carpenter bumblebees. When I was in West Virginia, we used to pull the trampoline because it was a log cabin house. We'd pull the trampoline to the side of the house. When we'd jump, we'd have like tennis rackets. And we'd go bink, and we used to smack. I remember me and my dad were doing one time. He clocked me upside the head. Probably why I'm so dumb. That and my mom, I fell out of the shopping cart up there at Chapel Hill Mall. I hit the concrete with my head. She said I had been like 2 or 3 years old. I was crying. I just fell out and bam, whacked my head on the floor.
You and your dad have a funny relationship though. Like we were over, we stopped at his dad's for a second, and his dad wanted to look at something underneath his truck. And Corey gets underneath. Fuck. Hold on. Corey gets underneath it, looking at it with the flashlight.
It was,
and the truck starts moving. Corey's underneath it, and his dad's like, "Oh shit, it's moving." He's like, "Corey's like, it better fucking not be."
I was like, "Get your ass in the fucking truck and fucking put the brake on." What the fuck you mean it's moving? Because it moved. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, the front tire. I'm like right here.
It was
and it
close.
moved and it rolled forward. I'm like, what the fuck? What was I looking at? I was looking at something.
I don't. His transmission or something.
Something, yeah. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, he texted me yesterday. He's like, I want you to come over because he has a John Deere with the bucket load on the front, so he plows with it and stuff. So in the wintertime, before winter hits, we take the blade off, the whole bottom off. So I moved it over, and he was like, I want you to come over and help me put it back on and sharpen my blades. I'm like, why can't you do it? You got your soft hands, you bakery bitch. Because he's a bakery manager. But yeah.
What's on your bucket list?
One is I want to go elk hunting. I want to shoot an elk with my bow at like 20 yards. Like that is just a bucket list. I mean, elk is like my biggest thing. I'd have to get in shape because I got to backpack it out and everything. But I mean, for the life of me, that's one thing I've always wanted to do. Just the fact that they're beautiful animals, and two, they're so big. Just watching them walk up, and there's the sound. I want to hear them personally. I want to hear it in my my own ears. I want to hear.
You got weird kinks.
I mean, it's just I'm a big hunter, so. But moose would be cool too. Hearing them come in. But they don't do that. Mooses are blind. Those motherfuckers. They say when you shoot one, you make sure you're by a tree because when you shoot them, they can charge. I've seen videos of that. But elk. That's one of my biggest things I would love to do. If I could do that, and I would mount that no matter what, even though I wouldn't be able to fit it in my house. But
this is off topic, but like I saw TikTok video where a dude was he wasn't mountain climbing. He was just like backpacking, and he was alone on this trail. And he saw a bobcat, and the bobcat kept coming towards him, and he's backing up and back. What would you do in a situation like that? You had nothing on.
It wasn't a bobcat; it was a cougar.
Cougar. So you saw it,
and it was like,
what would you do in a situation like that? Because you run, they're running after you.
Yeah, because it's like kind of like a bear. You got to kind of yell at it like to show that you're more dominant at that point.
Yeah,
I mean, out here in Ohio, we never had to deal. We don't have to deal with snakes out here. We don't have to deal with any of that really.
Actually. Timber rattlers are up here now.
Are they? Yeah. Are they more down south?
They were more past the Mason-Dixon line.
Okay.
Now they've migrated up this way.
Is it poisonous?
Yeah.
Shit.
Just I watched that video. I'm like, what the fuck would I do in a situation like that? That's crazy.
I don't know. I mean,
grab his ass.
That's perfect timing.
You could grab his ass. But yeah, I mean, when they do that, it's because you're around their den somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's they got young ones that they're trying to protect. But like, what he did was pretty much good. You just walk away slowly and just be prepared. I mean, if you're going to go on walks in areas like that, you got to be prepared for the worst. I mean,
he didn't have anything on him. Nothing.
Well, that's just the stupidity this world is too. At the same time, sorry, no, don't hurt no one's feelings, but
fuck it.
What's another one for Derek? What's one of yours?
One of mine?
Yeah,
would have to be sword fishing in a kayak.
Sword fishing?
Sword,
like
the swordfish?
Catch a swordfish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a kayak.
Cool. That's different.
That'd be wee. You'd be like scooting across that, like woo. You would be able to reel that fucker in. You'd just be like just skimming across the lake on that thing. You'd be like a skipping
I
rock.
don't give a shit. I think that'd be fun.
That'd be badass.
You'd be like a skipping rock.
It's not so my next one. It's not like really. I mean, I could make it happen, but not anytime soon. Like I want to get a camper, like a big ass camper or RV, and just fucking travel the country.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
It's not too early.
Of course, he's reaching for the alcohol.
proper 12.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll do spice yet. My second one, I want to go to New Zealand.
Why New Zealand?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's where they filmed everything, and they also have houses, the Hobbit houses that they filmed in. You could stay in them.
Oh, you'd be just like at home, buddy.
Dude, I don't care about the short jokes. That would be so fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
God, I would love that. Be so cool. Imagine opening the door. There's a place in Ohio that has like Hobbit style things, but it's not really built into the. I mean, it's built into the thing, but it's not like just the door. It has like a wood wall with the door. Down in New Zealand, just like the film, it just has the door that's covered by moss and everything. This one's like a wood panel, and I'm like, that'd be kind of cool, but it wouldn't be like the real freaking thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. But yeah, New Zealand, I can go see all where they filmed everything because they filmed all 3 movies over there. And it's an island. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
New Zealand?
Yeah, I didn't know it was an island.
Mm-mm.
I did not know. I thought it was part of like Ireland up that way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to like Ireland or like Scotland. That'd be cool.
You would definitely feel at home in Ireland.
Oh, dude, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind going there.
I know.
He would feel more at home in Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
Not Irish.
Well, I mean, all redheads are from.
Yes, they say that all redheads have like a small portion of it in them.
Where the red comes from.
It's actually
Hold on. Talking
again?
to Mike.
actually they mostly say that it would be a Hispanic
Oh, really?
heritage, not necessarily like Ireland or Irish.
See.
Where's the red come from? In Mexico.
Not the gringos.
Is it the spice?
Probably
I'm going to guess it's from the desert and the sun.
all them chili peppers.
It could be. It could be the chili peppers.
Hmm.
I don't believe it.
What would a third one be?
I know. My third one, I don't even know. I mean, I said that one, but I have another one, but I know
I got mine.
What's up?
So, like,
This is your second one.
no, I said the second one. I said the camper.
Oh,
RV.
Okay.
Travel the country.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Probably too late now because too many fucking issues. But like, I wanted to have that boxing match. Yeah, that'd have been nice. Just to say I did it. Yeah,
Why is it too late?
because I'm old and fat now. It's a lot of training.
Compared to last year?
It took that and you gotta be dedicated to that shit. Like it took a lot of time from like I did that shit for like 7-8 months. Training alone just fucking drained me.
So that would be something you would go back and redo.
Potentially, yeah. I gotta get my blood pressure under control. But yeah.
See, if like I had another one here and said if you could go back in time and change something or redo something, would that be one of them? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Well, how would I change that?
No, like go into it before you know, because you want to do it now.
At a younger age. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Like me, back when I was younger, I wrestled.
Mhm.
I wanted to do MMA. I just never got into it, and I had
a lot.
I had
People train for
I had
years.
opportunity to do it, and I just never took the opportunity.
Yep.
If I could go back and do it, I would do it.
Yeah.
Try it now, but
No, I trained for nearly 8 months. Did my physical, didn't pass, wouldn't let me.
is your blood pressure?
I need it in writing that you're going to get that taken care of.
At some point.
I have mine taken care of. It sucks.
Yeah.
Because I'm always dehydrated because I'm on a water pill and it freaking sucks. Plus I drink too, so it makes it worse. So my muscles are always cramping up on me all the time. My freaking calves, man.
Yep.
I hate it, dude.
So how was you?
I could drink freaking gallons of water and I'm still dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
I could be pissing straight water and still.
I piss clearer when I'm drinking than I do when I'm drinking water.
Yeah, that is weird.
It's like yellow because I guess I'm flushing out my fucking shit.
What's your last one?
I don't know, man. Like that was a hard one for me. I mean, it'd be cool to go to Japan.
Why?
Just because I'm, the anime stuff and, just the culture over there is so different. Like the city is unreal. They have 3D billboards over there.
Yep.
That's
Literally, they have so many stores. Go see the One Piece store. One of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah.
There's so much to do over there. Different food, different cultures, massage parlors.
You just had a raccoon walk past
That
your
was a
window.
cat.
Oh, was it? It looked like a raccoon.
Would it be cool to like looked in like, what are you gonna do in there?
Scared me.
I ain't gonna get in here.
No, but
I don't know.
I
A
didn't
bee
know what
got
it
in
was
here.
at first.
I want to know where that bee came from. You better check this house,
Yeah,
man.
I'll
You're gonna come down here one day and you're gonna have bees all over your wall.
Yeah.
I'd be looking around the outside for a nest. Gosh,
Japan.
that'd be scary.
What about you, Derek? What do you got? What's next on the bucket list?
Neither one of you. What else you guys got?
I want to drive a jet car.
Hey, what?
A
A
jet.
jet-powered car.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Or, God rest his soul, Shockwave.
That's fast.
See, like the drag race kind of thing.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Be cool.
And then my third one, I want to fly in an F-16
Like a jet.
fighter jet.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I would throw up. That'd be cool though.
It would be.
You got to get that on video because they say
Ride.
like when you get to the higher G's, your face just droops like a motherfucker.
Ride with the Blue Angel. That'd be
Ooh,
That'd be slick.
yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
If you could meet one celebrity right now, who would it be? Go ahead, Derek.
Burt Kreischer.
Yeah.
I-
Imagine just having a drink with him or something. It'd be fucking hilarious.
I just want to sit down and do a podcast with him.
That'd be really cool.
His podcasts are the best.
Mm-hmm.
I laugh every single episode about something. Always.
On Two Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never listened to Burtcast yet. Have you listened to that one?
What?
I didn't know he had one.
Yeah, it's called Burtcast.
Is it just him?
Yeah, it's just him with guests. He's had that one longer than Two Bears.
That's
It's the same with
new to
Tom.
me.
They have the Your Mama's House.
That's new to me too.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
that.
Tom and his wife.
It's
called Your Mama's
I have
House.
to check them. Do they still do them or are they older?
They're still doing them. It's just like Bad Friends. Andrew Santino has Whiskey Ginger, his own podcast, and then Bobby Lee has Tiger Belly.
Nice.
So they have one together, and then they have their own
I
separate.
know what I'll be doing this week.
They have all kinds. Yeah.
Are we all three going to split off and do our own podcasts? And
No,
then have
we're
this-
staying right here for now. We need to get our video going eventually.
I was just gonna say something. Let's see.
A person.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Favorite actor of all time. Did you see they're coming out with Happy Gilmore too?
Yes.
Yep.
I brought it up last week.
Dude, I saw the cast. They said that Tiger Woods is going to play Chubbs' son.
Chubb's son?
Yeah. He's going to be in it.
That's going to suck.
I feel like Tiger's got to play himself in a movie like that.
No. Well, he'd
Please.
be walking around with prostitutes all the time.
No.
He did not.
No. He's just going to be crashing vehicles.
Oh God.
And say he wasn't driving?
Yeah. There's no cups down here. I'm going to take this out of the bottle.
That'd be badass though.
I know I'm badass. Thank you.
No, one time with you.
You guys believe in Bigfoot?
That's a conspiracy theory I've always thought about. I don't know. I'd like to say no. There was something out there, and they said, "Oh my God, he's got a lot of hair," and they fucking said that's big.
There's so many different things like conspiracies on that. What about aliens?
I think that.
I believe in
They
aliens.
open up Area 51 and let me go walk through, I'll give you my opinion.
Yeah.
But
I guarantee all that's in there because
You're only going off of.
well, this government hides so much more
So
than we
much
think.
shit.
So much than they do. Because I know for a fact that there's aliens. At the same time, there could be fucking Bigfoot, and they're just fucking hiding it because there's areas and restrictions you can't get to. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Who knows? They could be real. They could.
Well,
I swear to God, I have a true story. Me and Dale were down in Atwood in Ohio. We were turkey hunting, and we were on this bird. We were on a hill. We walked across this plain, across the top bottom of it, had a trail. And then it came to like a property line. We walked down the property line where it was like private to public, and we walked the line, got down to the bottom, and we were calling this bird, and it was gobbling at us. And at the top of the hill, right behind us, where we came from, we heard like this sound, and it was like a bear, but it was like a human's like scream. And we both looked up. We were like, "What the fuck?" And we looked up, and there was a tree shaking. Like you could see the top of the tree shaking, and it was like a bear snarl, but a scream at the same time. And the tree was just shaking and banging. And we're like, "What the fuck?" And this turkey just gone. And we were like, "What the fuck is that?" And we waited for like 5 minutes, and it did it again. It was the scariest fucking thing. And the thing that sucked is that his gun jammed, and all I had was mine, and we had to go back that way. And we got up. We didn't see what tree it was because it was hard to tell what tree was what because there's so many trees. But I swear to God, I've heard other videos of Bigfoot, and that was the same exact fucking sound. When I listen to other Bigfoot videos of the scream, it's the same fucking sound. I don't know what it was.
They've never. They haven't released enough proof.
Dude, it echoed through the whole fucking woods and just sent chills down my fucking.
Like you see that video that years back that was recorded of it. It's like it's so fucking faint.
Well, there's that new one they have it where it's in the field. You see that one where he's walking across the field and he like ducks down behind a bush and you can see him clear as day.
I would
clear as
need,
day walking across the fucking
I would
field.
need more proof to believe that.
I mean, they've got all these costumes out now.
Well, you got CGI too. I mean, there's so much shit you can do nowadays.
I'm talking about the first video that they were able to take. It was like the 80s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like they took of it, and like it's so faint. Like it, I don't know. I would need more proof, something to be able to believe it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just come from experience that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And like I said, all the videos I've seen and heard was the same fucking sound, and that's what freaks me out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when he gets on the podcast or whenever he calls in or whatever, he'll agree on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've always thought about that.
Yeah, that one's gives me chills still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So I got an idea.
What's your idea?
So we got her sitting over here. She needs to come up with a good would you rather.
Yeah, Tiff, give us a good would you
She's looking at you like, don't fucking do that to me.
Put me on the spot.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me to
After 12 years being together, you think you'd be used to being put on the spot.
or put in a spot.
Grab his ass. Grab his ass.
Yeah, grab his ass.
I don't know. I'm just here to look cute.
She's just listening.
We need a good would you rather.
Got one, Corey? You usually always come up with one. Don't die.
Would you rather shit yourself in public with white basketball shorts on or fart in an elevator full of women and children?
Fart in the elevator.
Yeah. I'm going elevator. I'm going to blame it on the kid.
But here's the thing I think of. If you got white basketball shorts on, there's no specific of what underwear you got on. You could have black ones on. It's not going to seep through.
It could literally, no, it could come down your
What if
fucking
it's the
leg.
runs?
Yeah, no.
Like I had. Yeah.
What if it bleeds through?
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I'll fart in that fucking elevator and blame it on the kid.
Oh, yeah.
God, kid, what the fuck?
God,
It's like me blaming the shit on the
stink.
It's like me blaming the shit on someone else that I didn't shit on the
Control
floor.
your kid, man.
I
That's so
gotta shit.
fucking rude. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So if you ever, like, you get your body into a routine, right? You
Yeah.
wake up. I wake up. I get my shower. I get my coffee. Put my Zen or on in.
Mm-hmm.
And take a couple drinks of coffee and you got to shit, right? You get in that routine.
Yep.
So throughout the day, it just builds up more and more and more. You get home, say you leave work at 2:30 like we do. You get home and you take a shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got to go somewhere right after work, you're prairie dogging that shit until you get home.
You better make time to fucking shit at work before you leave. Shit.
I don't poop anywhere besides home.
Oh, really?
My routine
I
is
can't.
like
So I have to. I can't help it. I have to.
what?
I can't. I'm not
He's
gonna
in there
hold
for
that.
like fucking
Dude,
20 minutes.
There's no way I could hold that
20
shit until I
minutes
get
my
home,
ass.
bro.
45
like
fucking
40.
minutes.
I've always been that way. Like I've always been that way.
He always in the bathroom for a long time.
Yes.
I remember that one time he's like, "Hey Corey, can you take over for me?" We were on the Christmas break at HLF. You take over for me, and I was like, "Dude, I'm like, it's been 25 fucking minutes, dude. What the fuck does this do that?
Yeah.
This was my job. I was supposed to fucking float."
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, it's like when you're mid shit and it fucking breaks off and you just don't have to get the rest out.
Or you just get lost in your phone like everybody else does.
Yep.
Well, I'm not saying I don't, but
I do.
yeah.
She yells at me. Are you almost done in there? Oh, shit.
Oh, you're not gonna let this shit dry to your asshole.
No.
It's gross.
No.
Talking about assholes and shit, you know. How long have you wearing a pair of underwear for? Like how many days?
Like dirty?
Days?
Like if you put a fresh pair on, how long do you wear
Oh
them?
no, I got only one.
Why
day.
does
One
you
a
have
day.
an S at the end of that?
Yeah, like what?
It's just an answer. There's a question.
Well, what's yours? I want to know. Like, what's your answer to that?
Like a week.
Oh no, bro.
You wear that shit till it stands up on its own?
God damn.
But there was a time where when I was working, I didn't sweat at all, and there was a time where I was just so exhausted because I was doing shit, but I was so cold I wasn't sweating, and I'm like, I come home from work
A
and
week though, bro.
I went a week.
That's crazy.
I've gone a week maybe 1 or 2 times.
I'm good.
It's got day max. That's it.
Hey, as long as when I pull my pants down, I don't smell nothing. When it starts to smell, then I'm like, all right.
Oh my god.
But I'm still showering, okay? But I just put the same underwear back on.
Oh, dude.
I've done it. I've done it where I've taken a shower and I put the underwear right back on.
No, sir.
I just,
I don't.
It's like wearing socks. You ever wear the same pair of socks twice?
No.
I've done that where they're like fucking.
Yeah, he can't do that.
No.
I've done it.
Stinky feet.
Where you fucking, they're like soupy. You can feel thick in your feet, and you pull them off. That's how you know that. All right, this is
That's
old.
how you ruin your shoes or boots, man. This shit stinks after all.
That's why I got powder in my boots. I put powder and
It
shit.
doesn't matter. No.
Shit, something like like if I'm showering twice in a day, like in the morning and then right before.
Well,
bed,
me, I can't.
that's stupid.
I can't. We can't shower that much at my house because we have well water. It'll burn the pump up and shit. Because I have a low output well, so it's like we got to watch our water consumption through the days. So like, if we want to run the dishwasher, we don't take showers that day. So like, it's because it's an old timey, So we got to really watch.
It's
water.
a hunting cabin.
Yeah, well, kind of. It's not really a cabin, but like even outside, like I can't run the spigot outside for very long because that pump will fucking kick on and run and run and run. It's weird, but you can run in the shower just as long as you're fucking, and it's fine. But like, no, you can't run that spigot outside. So I can't like wash my car, or even if I want to fill up like a little kiddie pool, I gotta like fill it up for like 5 minutes, shut it off, and wait like 10 minutes, fill it back up. It sucks.
Change your fucking undies. Ugh.
I did change mine today. Last night.
We'll ask him again next week, and I'll say, I changed them yesterday.
I got the SpongeBob ones on. I sent you a picture.
Of course you did.
I didn't get a
Sent you
picture.
the picture.
Yeah, I sent him a picture. I showed that I went like this. I took a picture and I was like this. I was like,
He was like fucking
I was
sideways.
like, look at these underwear Jade bought me. And I was,
He snapped it to me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I sent it to my mom too, and she was like, "What?" She's like, "What's fucking wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man.
think of something. What you got?
Go ahead, Derek. Oh. Nothing.
You don't got nothing.
What do you got going on this week besides work? Nothing. As always. How was the Ducks game?
It was good. Andrew had a good time.
Happy birthday, Jade, by the way.
Jade's birthday today. She is 34.
34.
She's gonna hate me for saying that, but because she just, sorry, no, women.
I don't know why I thought she was a little older than us. By a little.
She's just a year older than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, 34.
I got something. I'm pretty pissed off at Jake.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. I knew I was going to fucking hear it again today.
Why?
Because yesterday he didn't know my birthday. I thought we was friends.
Derek had to tell him what my birthday was.
No,
We played
no.
a
He
game
gave me a
with-
hint. I knew it was in
Wait.
July.
Whose birthday? Yours?
Both of
Yeah.
ours. He
He
didn't
didn't
know.
You guys' birthdays on the same day?
No.
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 So
July
We were
4th.
doing the baby shower stuff, the games, and it was like, who knows mommy best?
oh,
I knew it was
And
July.
he
I just
couldn't
didn't know
even
the
answer
exact
the
date.
questions. He put my favorite movie was Pearl Harbor.
What the fuck?
Like,
That was a complete
Was it
guess.
the Notebook?
no,
Fucking Fast and the Furious. Derek even tried giving me a hint. He was like, and I'm like, Pearl Harbor?
What the fuck is this? Dive bombing airplanes?
you got Pearl Harbor from that.
Hey,
Just what he was
right here.
doing. It was
He's
like
that. Oh, Pearl Harbor. That's it. Fuck, that's dive bombing Nazi right there.
Oh man,
yeah, that
Well,
was
remind me
that was a
never to put
complete
Jake
guess.
on my team for charades.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, that was.
Dude, that'd be a fun game to play at one time on the podcast. Charades.
Hell yeah.
yeah, but we'll have to film it though.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be a film episode.
to.
Yeah.
I got a new camera.
What kind of camera?
One that's
Was supposed to be used for the baby, but I don't think it's going to be used for the
She's
baby.
over there looking like it's supposed to be used for something else.
it was supposed to be for the baby's room,
It doesn't work for the baby's room,
but
though.
it didn't work, so it works for our room.
Spicy. Spicy, dude. Her face, and dude. As soon as you said it, dude.
Oh, man.
No. Wait, hold up.
What are you pulling up over there?
We got.
dude?
No,
Don't show.
no, I'm serious. Don't.
He won't.
Let's see some cheeks clapping.
What do you? No.
Oh, it's just there.
It's just their bed.
So what are you recording?
What do you
Just you
fucking
guys
think?
sleeping?
No.
Is it for your guys' pleasure later on?
Fuck. YOLO. Keep that.
Dude, Derek goes back and watches that shit. You guys are sexy.
She's blushing like
Dude,
crazy.
she's ever like, fuck, I'm going to kill you. After this podcast is over, you're dead. Hey, we have that recorded, by the way. I'm going to gut you like a fish.
And everybody knows about it too. Not just us.
Right?
That's okay. We'll never find the body. Fine.
Oh, yeah, you're over here.
Hey, she's on.
You're on
it's
recording
all
right now, so you
recorded.
better watch what you say.
Nobody.
Keep that mic on at all times now because you
Right,
never know what's going to come up.
Yeah.
It might be on that camera. Kill you right in bed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
That's okay.
Oh boy,
You're in trouble now.
You're in for it, buddy.
If you get a 911 from me,
I am like going to 100 to your house.
You won't make it in time.
you better get on that.
If I
bike.
get a 911, you're the first person I'm slapping. Yeah.
You better get on that bike and turn the strobes on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Imagine walking in just.
Oh,
Oh man. Well,
good week.
this was a good podcast.
Yeah. Quick one. Wasn't as long as last week's.
Yeah.
Over 2 hours.
We won't do a lot of those ones, but that was a rare one.
We just kept
But,
going.
um,
A good week though, guys.
yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, follow. Please follow. I see all these searches out there. We have so many searches.
Oh yeah.
Please hit that follow button. Like it really help us out a lot. Get our name out there. You know, I've been doing the analyst stuff. I've been looking at it, and it's the searches are so high, but we don't have that many plays. Please play the episode. You know, share it. Please follow. That's the biggest thing.
Spotify,
Follow.
YouTube, iHeartRadio.
Yeah, I just follow. Just following is great. You know, on YouTube, if on Spotify, follow us on there. Get our podcast to be more popular. That'll really help us out a lot.
Oh yeah.
So
Give us a share. Anything.
everything, I appreciate everything. Thanks everybody.
Next week. See ya.